וידבר אדוני אל משה בעצם היום הזה לאמור על אל ההר הוורימה זה ארנבו אשר בארץ מואב אשר על פני יריחו וראה את ארץ כנען אשר אני נותן לבני ישראל לאחוזה ומות בער אשר אתה עולה שמה ואסב אל עמך כאשר מת אהרון אחיך באור ההר ויסב אל עמיו על אשר מעלתם בי בתוך בני ישראל בימי בריבת קדש מדבר צין על אשר לא קידשתם אותי בתוך בני ישראל כי מנגד תראה את הארץ ושמה לא תבוא אל הארץ אשר אני נותן לבני ישראל. So what is he doing? This is what the rabbi does when he did not prepare a sermon? Kind of. But that's not the entire story. Today, 49 years ago, was my bar mitzvah. And I have a lot of memories from my bar mitzvah. But I will tell you the most powerful of all of them. We were 4 kids in a big shul called El Templo de la Calle Libertad. Who heard about that synagogue? Wow. Look. Wow. Templo de la Calle Libertad. So I was 12 years old, and my dad took me to take lessons for the bar mitzvah. And the teacher was 1-to-1. And the teacher gave me a folder with what I will be reading that day. Moishele. This Moishele went the entire life to Jewish day school. Moishele knew how to read Hebrew. Moishele lived in Israel between the age of 2 and 5, so my Hebrew was impeccable. And Moishele only received these 4 verses that I just read for you. That's all I was given in my bar mitzvah. I was in your bar mitzvah, you read a lot. I was in your bar mitzvah, you read mucho, and you too. They gave me only 4 verses. But 49 years later, I'm in North Miami, in one of the flagship synagogues in the entire world, and I had the chance to read it again. But then I asked my dad, why all the other kids read more? And I find out that even I was the better prepared, the donation that my dad was able to give wasn't so big. And I received a lesson that day at the age of 12 and a half, and I understood. I'm not sure I understood. But something happened that Saturday morning. The Chazan, Leibel Schwartz of blessed memory, knew the story. And he was a personal friend. We used to eat after services, Friday night to a restaurant. My dad, him, and me, every Friday. And he knew that this wasn't fair. So when Saturday morning arrived, and all the kids were called to the Torah, and they did big, came to my turn. And this is Leibele. He was short. Yamod, Yamod, Yamod. Oh, Yamod, 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 Yamod. He was calling the king because he knew that they made me feel so chiquitito. So chiquitito. And another Yamod. And another Yamod. And I look at the balcony, it was my mom and my aunt and my sister. And the little Moishele became Moishe. Thanks to that cantor who was able to accommodate my needs. By the way, cantor did not tell you that the song he just sang with Annie, he wrote the music at the age of 17. So, why the candies? Because every time Rabbi Farber and myself, inspired in Rabbi Lifshitz, we give candies to the kid in services, is to tell them, we want you. We want you to come to shul. We don't care where your parents come from, how much they have, what they do. We want you to come. And is it a bribery? Maybe. But it's also a way to tell them that you're wanted. And I counted today, we gave more than 300 during the last 2 days. 300 Jewish kids touched by their shul in Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah, which is a very special, Rosh Hashanah is the Rosh Hashanah after the disaster. We're coming back to history one more time. We did it so many times. So this is my story. That's why I read in front of you 49 years later. I didn't know where I will be, which I knew is that I have two options: to reject everything or to embrace everything. And guess, I decided to dedicate my life to one of the noblest people on earth, which is the Jewish people, like you do in different ways. So remember, as somebody who comes to shul very often, and I know you almost all of you, with your smile, it's like a candy to somebody who is coming for the first time. You have the power to welcome or to reject in every aspect in life. We can be welcoming people, or we can be just reject with our body language. By the way, what did I read? That Moses is told to climb the mountain and to see the land he will never make it to. Wow. The same day they told me that I will see un poquito of the promised land, I was able to see the entire promised land with my text. So maybe they gave me a gift of knowing very early in life that there's some things that you will want, you will never see, and never, but others you will. So conquer your promised lands. Touch them, feel them, hug them, dream with them. Sometimes even if it will not be with your body, with your imagination, you will be able to be there. That's my wish for this new year who just began. May you enter to all the promised lands that you will work for. And if you will accomplish that, that should be more than enough. May you all be inscribed and sealed in the book of life. Shabbat Shalom, Shana Tova.